accessories provided in the boiler. So accessories are nothing but the improving the efficiencies of the boiler. Mountings are necessary for the safe operation of the boiler, and accessories are used to increase the efficiency of the boiler. In that case, first we are seeing the superheater. So superheater is used to raise the temperature of the steam. So steam may be wet steam having the smaller quantity of the water. In that case, some cases superheated steam is required to ensure that there is no water present. So in that case, a superheater is used to raise the temperature of the steam. Here we can see here. So here we can see as the water first comes inside of the furnace, then it is heated, that rise in the boiler shell. So here we get the steam. So steam is collected in the top of the boiler crown, and from this steam stop wall, then it enters into the superheated tubes. So superheated are nothing but the smaller diameter tubes. So through that steam is flowing at constant pressure. So there are two types of superheaters tubes. First one is the radiant and second one is convective. So radiant superheater tubes are provided inside of the furnace, and convectives are provided into the flue gas path. So convection means there is a direct heat transfer by the contact between the gases and the steam. Convection, and in this radiative heat, high radiations heat is used to heat the steam. So superheater is raising the temperature of the steam above the its saturation temperatures. This is a superheater provided. Next we can see is the superheater tubes. These are the actual photographs of the superheater tubes. These are superheater tubes provided into the flue gas path. So there are common headers to this. All these pipes are running. So these are provided into the hot gas paths. The superheater tube diameters are very small diameter tube, 1.5 inch to 2.5 inch or 32 mm to 63 mm size is the size of the superheater tubes. Next accessory as an economizers. Economizer used to feed heat the feed water to the boiler. So water we are providing to the boiler shell. So before supplying to the boiler shell, it is preheated by using the economizer. So for preheating, hot flue gases that are leaving to the environment through the chimney are used. So that is waste heat of the flue gases is utilized to heat the feed water of the boiler. So here we can see the cold water is coming from the supply, and this cold water, here is a down header. From this the water is distributed through this number of vertical tubes. At the bottom there is a soot chamber to collect the soot or solid particles in the furnace to collect. So this, as the cold water comes in this economizer, hot flue gases are passing from the furnace to the atmosphere, to the chimney. So while flowing the flue gases, they are having the high temperature so than the water provided. So this heat can be used to heat these tubes, and these tubes supply it to the water. So hot waters rising in these parallel tubes, and that is collected in the top header. So from this top header it is supplied to the boiler. So here waste heat of the flue gases is utilized to heat the water. So when flue gases are flowing, there is a solid particles in the flue gases that is called as soot particles that may be collected over these boiler tubes. So that is reduce the heat transfer between the flue gas and the water. So these soot particles are not desirable. For that scrappers are used. So these are the scrappers provided. These are the scrappers provided. So these scrappers are connected. So to these two tubes, one scrapper and this another scrapper. So that is connected by this rod. Here we can see in these two. This is the one scrapper and this is the another. So by rod and chain that are connected to the pulley. So this pulley moves up and down these scrapers. So at higher velocities these scrapers are moving, so that removes the soot from these tubes, and this soot is collected in this chamber. So there are, we can maintain the tubes cleaner by using these scrapers. So this is a economizer used to preheat the boiler feed water. Next, this also we can see here, these are the tubes. Here number of tubes are used instead of single, and here these are the scrapers, we can see here scraper rods, and this is actual construction diagram, actual photograph of the economizer. Next, last we are seeing the air preheater. So air preheater as a preheater, it indicates the preheating of the air before it is supplied to the furnace. So before, instead of supplying cold air to the furnace, we are preheating. So for preheating of the air, again exhaust flue gases are used. So that is waste heat is utilized. So preheater is normally provided after the economizers, because more heat is required to raise the temperature of water. Initially economizer is provided in the flue gas path, and air preheater is provided after the economizer. So there are different types of air preheater. Here we have shown two, tubular and rotary type. So in tubular type, the hot gases, flue gases we can see are flowing through the tubes, and the air that is supplied to the furnace coming from this side, that air flows over these hot tubes, and that gets heated, and this heated is supplied to the heated air is supplied to the furnace. So in this case, and these flue gases are going to the flue gas outlet or chimney. Again here, the hot exhaust gases are used to preheating of the air. This is a tubular structure. Through the tubes, hot gases are flowing, and outside the air is passing. Next, again same rotary type. So rotary type means there is a rotary wheel is there that is rotating continuously, and at the one side the hot flue gases are flowing. So because of this, there is a porous material through these hot gases are there. So these hot gases hit this rotary wheel material, and then leaves the from this side. So when this wheel rotating in a cold region, so air is coming and it comes in contact with this wheel. So now it is come in contact with the high temperature wheel part, so it gets heated. So as like the wheel is continuously rotating in a high temperature and low temperature region. So when it comes in high temperature flue gas, it absorbs the heat, and this wheel gives heat to the air in this region. So this is a air preheater used to preheating of the air. So these are the mounting and accessories we have considered. In next class, we see the efficiency calculations of the boilers. Next, we see the efficiency calculation of the boiler. Thank you.